Look who it is. We're back.
Yay!
It's the WestEnd opinion, and we are finally back. It's summertime. How's everyone doing today?
Busy.
I'm here with special guest Jade. How are you?
And Enzo. And Rini, but Rini's quiet. Enzo's noisy. But we are good.
That's great.
We're good.
It's been a long time. I don't know when's the last time we recorded. I think back in June.
Yeah, last.
So it's been like a good month. We are well into the summertime, and it's great to finally have some proper warm weather. I think this is going to be our first summer podcast, so it's finally great to be in a warmer climate.
This is the only climate where I flourish. So.
Well, let me ask you this: Do you like the fact that Winnipeg has 4 seasons?
No.
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 You don't like summer or winter, do you?
No.
Really?
That's always me though. I am always cold and I get sick really fast. So as soon as like a cool breeze hits me, I get sick immediately, which is why I thrive in like plus 20 weather.
Yeah, as of right now, it's like plus 27 easily. And it's like, it's hot. It's hot in my room right now.
Yeah.
My room needs better air conditioning.
That's why Enzo's
He's
so loud. But he has lots of water.
He's got a lot to talk about. But we're back, and we have a lot of things I guess we should talk about. Or not should talk about, but like to talk about. I think the biggest thing we want to talk about is at least everything summer. Summer is, I think, one of the best times to either be with friends, family.
Yep.
You get to do everything outdoor activity-wise. There's really no restrictions into being able to do something indoor or outdoor.
Yeah.
And I think, why not share some of our greatest things to do in the summer? So for you, as soon as summer hits, what's the first thing you think of?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Whatever, you eat ice cream whether it be
I
like
eat ice cream at like minus 40 weather. That's me.
I know, I get pretty excited though when they finally announce that like BDI
is okay.
and Sergeant Sunday and all that stuff.
And then we get to like walk our dogs and get ice cream.
So for those who like don't know anything with Winnipeg, I don't think anybody outside of Winnipeg listens to this stuff, but the place on BDI, that's really good. The Bridge Drive-In. I don't think we haven't even been there yet this summer.
Not yet this summer.
And have you been to Sergeant Sunday yet?
Not yet this summer either. Last year we were there.
Yeah, we were there. So we gotta hit that up
with
for
the
sure. Especially outdoor sports, soccer. Anybody?
Remember when we used to play beach volleyball?
I did that one time. And
I meant like just like for fun. Like we would go to the park and just play beach volleyball like in the sand.
Yeah. I think we did it. I think the last time we did it was like 2 years ago. Where did it? Where did we do it? Kildonan Park? No.
Assiniboine.
Really?
Was it?
I thought it was Kildonan Park.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it was Assiniboine.
I can't remember. It's been too long.
I don't know. It's hard to get people to like. Well, first of all, it's hard to get a court.
Because there's always somebody there.
And then or court with a net.
Yeah.
And there's always somebody there. And then it's another thing to have like enough players to play. Because it's like 2-on-2 is okay, but really like if you can't like
run for it,
all you're gonna do is like hit like 2 balls up in the air twice, and then it's like, oh, okay, that's it.
You gotta have like a good like 10.
Well, remember that one time we went to Kildonan Park and we were playing with a bunch of those like random people? You were there. You were there. You weren't playing, but we were playing with a bunch of like Indian people. Like no, like actual Indian people. Like,
okay.
And it was like you, me, I think Gerwin and Chaz. I think I'm not joking. I swear.
I don't remember this.
I don't know if Gerwin and Chaz can remember this, but I remember
it was a while ago.
because we were playing volleyball with them, and then and I don't know if Julius was there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then we were like, let's go to the beach after.
Oh, no, I remember now. Yeah. And then we went to the beach.
And then we had to go home and like, because nobody had something.
Because it was so hot. We only lasted like 5 minutes at the park and we were like, oh, it's so hot.
It's so hot. Let's go to the beach instead. Yeah.
And then the weather got really ugly, didn't it?
Like
we got there and then it got like really cloudy and I think it started to like rain or maybe almost.
No.
But it got cloudy and like cool. It was like breezy there.
Probably.
Or am I remembering a different beach day where we were like, let's go, and it was like thunderstormy or something? I can't remember.
That's the thing I hate about the beach is like if you go Like for some reason in Winnipeg, you can't seem to go to the beach like late in the evening or like sunset time.
Yeah.
It sucks
It's not a good time.
because
to
it gets
go.
cold.
You gotta go like early in the morning.
But then it's cold too, and it takes like super long for the
But
water.
if you go in the afternoon, everything's packed.
Yeah, I know. That's the
So
thing.
you have to go early in the morning,
I know. It
and then
sucks.
that's when you like eat your brunch, hang out, good vibes, chill by the sand, and then when it's
Bikinis.
hot, then you start swimming.
I don't know. I can't swim anymore. Something about going to the beach. I can't swim at a beach for some reason. At least Winnipeg beaches.
I've always been a germaphobe, so
It sucks. Like you look at the bottom, you're like, ooh.
like, ew, what's that slimy thing touching
I
my
know.
leg?
Oh, there's algae everywhere.
I can't
And there's
swim
rocks.
in the-
Winnipeg beaches suck because there's rocks in the sand.
It's so sharp.
It sucks. It's the worst. But
so
I know,
painful just to go in and out of the water.
I know it's not worth it sometimes. I was gonna say something.
There's water parks,
Yeah, I guess.
but I used to only go to them when I was a kid.
What is the water park to go to nowadays?
Splash Island.
I've never been there. I don't think.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever been. The last place I remember is like
Fun
water park.
Mountain.
No, I don't know. Did we go to Fun Mountain?
No, but I did as a kid.
No, the only place I've ever done was Lilac Resort, and that was in middle school, and we went like as like an end of year trip.
Wow, fancy.
It was alright. I mean, it's just a bunch of like grade 8s and grade 7s.
So fancy. So
It was alright.
fancy.
It
We
was
just went to
alright.
Fun Mountain.
I was gonna ask you. There it is. Would you prefer the beach or the pool? So, like for example, would you rather go to a beach in Miami? Like let's pick let's pick the best of two worlds.
Okay.
A really nice beach, a clean beach. Let's not go Miami, but like a really nice beach on a really nice day, or all day at the West Edmonton Mall at the water park. What would you prefer?
That's hard. Cause I am the way I am. Probably the beach. Cause I don't even like go on the slides anyways. Like I'm not a fan.
Really?
Yeah.
But wave pool.
There's waves in the ocean.
Wave pool. Yeah, but you don't know what's in that water.
You don't know what's in the pool water. There could be like a freaking
It's
Band-Aid.
much more
There could be a
controlled.
Band-Aid floating around. You can get like.
Well, that doesn't make the water contaminate like one Band-Aid.
Yes, it does.
It's pretty.
If somebody has an open sore and they're swimming around, you're gonna get sick. If they have an open sore and you have an open sore, you could get
And
sick.
you can't say you can't confirm that at the beach itself.
No. Whatever. Whatever, Julian. It's all the same. Water's water.
You know what the thing that sucks though for me, whether going to the pool or to the beach, is that I don't look like I can't see properly without my glasses, and I have to take off my glasses. So, for example, when we were at West Edmonton Mall and we were at the wave pools and all that, and we're going on all the slides, the thing that sucked is that as I'm going down the slides, I don't even see properly like what's happening in front of me. Like I don't even know how high I really am going down the slide because everything looks super blurry.
So you can be on like the tallest slide. Oh, you should have tried going on like the super
Well,
fast.
screw that, yo. It was like you're like going at like 75 like, G's going down a slope. And, no, I'll pass on that. But I did like the mid ones, like, but then it goes like 3 loops, and you're like your ass flies a bit. Like when you hit the first loop, and then your bum like rises a bit, and you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna fly off this thing. And then you hit the second one, and you're like, oh my god, I'm really gonna fly off this one. I did that one, and then there was that one where it's like, it looks like you're getting flushed down a toilet. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like a
you have
big-
to spin
yeah, it
around
spins
and around.
The funny thing was when I did that one, I tried my best to land close to the ladder, because at the end of it, like they actually
to
warn you.
swim?
Yeah, there's like it's like a deep end. It explains like it's like a deep
Yeah, because like if
a
you
deep
fall
dive one, right?
through-
And it's like I don't know how well my skills in swimming are. So like as soon as I dove, I tried to land as close as I could to the ladder, and I just started kicking, and I didn't know like I was like I don't want to die, I can't do this, and then I'm like in the end I was like I can't embarrass myself, I gotta get out of here, and then I was like trying to be all cool and stuff.
And then
So I was
just,
like I swam as hard as I could, and then tried to reach for the ladder, and I pulled myself up and acting all cool. I was like, yeah, that's cool, that was nothing. But in my head I'm like, oh my god, I could have died. I could have died. Oh my god. We should have tried that surfboard.
Ugh. I have
That
no
would be great.
balance. I can't even skate on ice.
See, that's the thing about winter that I like.
We're not
I
talking
like-
about winter. We're talking
I'm
about
just saying. That's why, like, I think that's what I like about Winnipeg having 4 seasons of what? Like 4 seasons is that you get to embrace like every single thing. By the way, spring sucks. Spring is the worst. It's like one of the dirtiest parts of the year.
Okay, first of all, there is no spring in Winnipeg. It like is a week or two. It's either long winter and then summer, because all of a sudden it's like boom, 20 degrees and you're like, oh, what's happening?
That first day though, when you're allowed, like when you can open your window
it's
after the winter,
and then you
and
feel
it's so hot,
you feel the heat
and it's like
of the
it's like
sun
6 degrees,
on
and
your
you're
skin.
like, this is like the hottest day of the year. I can't believe it.
Everybody, let's get a Slurpee.
Yeah. But then it becomes like one of the dirtiest parts of the year because all the
There's so
snow
much
is melting and it's just
sand and
sand.
yeah.
It is dirty. It's the worst, and you never can get your car washed.
No,
'Cause
because
there's
as soon
really
as
no
you wash
point.
your car, it just gets wrecked.
It just gets
all
wrecked,
over again.
and it's like there's no point. And then it's summer, and then it's great.
Oh.
I like fall. I like Winnipeg fall. Yeah, like the transition when it's going from like 30 to 20 degrees, and then you get like a
I like August, September.
yeah. By the way, my birthday's in August. It's the greatest month of the year.
Woo!
My birthday's coming up. Woo! So that's and I got to celebrate my birthday during the summers, which is great.
Well,
but
wasn't
it's
that
gonna suck.
hard? Because then like all your friends are not
Yeah, so in elementary it kind of sucked because everyone got to celebrate their birthdays at school.
at school.
And then they get
you get a
recognized
little
for
birthday
it.
celebration.
And they could like either have their names out in the announcements or they'll announce it first thing in the class.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be like, oh, it's blah blah blah's birthday day. And then sometimes what the teacher would do is like they would like put like they'll decorate your thing a little bit. Or I remember this on our chalkboard in the corner it'll say
Whose birthday?
whose birthday it is.
Aww,
right? And
that's cute.
my name never got to show up.
Because your birthday's during the summer.
Sucked.
They can't put your name up. Did they even like give you a recognition though, like at the end of the school year, like
I don't
before summer?
remember.
Like
I don't remember, so I
Aw.
don't think it happened.
yeah, cause like I remember they'd be like, oh, it's like not the last day of school, but like the last week of school. They'd be like, oh, these are the people who have their birthday in the summer,
Yeah.
so let's all sing like a group happy birthday to them, and then
Nope.
the teacher would
Then
give
no.
them their little
They
happy
didn't.
birthday things.
Nope, I never got anything.
That sucks.
St. Edward's cheaped out on me. They didn't care about my birthday.
Oh, Julie.
Whatever, yo, I get wild now on my birthdays. I'm just kidding, I really don't.
No, you don't. We're like grandparents.
I have no idea what to do for my birthday.
Okay, we've been talking about this. Anyways, summer.
Yeah, okay, no, sorry. The
Um,
transition between summer and fall is great. I like it, especially for Winnipeg, because I do like the cooler temperatures, but it's still sunny out.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's like
get
you
this
gotta wear like
layering.
a thin jacket
Yeah.
in the morning. You can take it off during the afternoon, then you put it back on in the evening, and you're good.
And the way that I dress is always like jeans, shirt, and a hoodie, and I have a lot of hoodies. And it's hard for me to wear that in the fall. Oh no, sorry, in the summer it's super hot, but in the fall, perfect time. All I do is wear jeans, one hoodie, and then I wear like either like a vest or like a Letterman jacket, and it's like, oh. that's
My
stylish.
wardrobe is like 90% winter
Black.
attire.
It's black, Jade. Everything
Yeah,
you have is
and
black.
it's winter attire. Like yesterday, I was so cold. I wore my fuzzy leggings.
Anytime past 7 o'clock, Jade puts on the heat warmer in the car. We went to the casino yesterday, and we were there till like 1 in the morning, and it was
freezing.
No, okay. I'll say this. We were at the restaurant with my parents, and the air conditioning was on blast. Why is it that air conditionings are on blast in restaurants? I never understand it. It's freezing cold, right? And then you leave, and it's like 20 degrees outside. It's nice, but it's still freaking cold. And then Jade has the audacity to put on the bum warmer. Saying it's
I
freezing.
just
And then I
wanna
put
be
down the
warm.
windows down, and she's like, "What are you doing with the windows down?" I'm like, "Jade, it's hot outside.
Like,
it's
no,
still warm." She's
it's
like, "No,
cold.
keep it in. Put it up. Put it up. Put it the windows. I don't want to see this." I'm like,
I'm always cold.
"Oh, I know."
I don't know.
Oh, but I love ice cream any time of the year. See, that's the one thing I never understood is that it's
I'm
minus
always cold,
25.
but I love ice
It's
cream.
minus 25. Jade is freezing, and then she'll randomly say, "Oh, I could really go for a Slurpee right now. I want ice cream. I want Tutti Frutti."
And then I always get wrecked because then I'm like, I'm freezing after
And then
I
she's
have
like,
a
"Oh,
whole...
you're not gonna have some?" Julie. I'm like, "No, it's freaking freezing outside. I'm not gonna have any of that."
But it tastes so yummy. Anyways,
Hmm.
summer in Winnipeg, the X.
The X, yes, that's a guarantee, and we only go for the games.
And the food.
Yeah, corn dogs, and the poutines there are crazy. They're really good.
The food trucks.
That's only there for a week. There's not really much to do in Winnipeg regarding like summer things. Like we
Just,
don't
like,
have amusement
beach,
parks. Yeah, just the beach.
Parks.
The X for that 1 week.
The X. You can go to the Forks.
The Forks is not bad. I don't think I've.
And then there's Folklorama in August.
Yeah. So what's Folklorama for those who don't know what that is?
Oh.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie. I've only been there for one thing, and the only thing was because Jade's sister was in it.
It's just like
But what is Folklorama?
a bunch of groups. I don't know. I feel like some of them practice all year round or whatever, and they just try to like showcase their cultural
traditions.
Yeah. And then it's like there's so many, so people try to go to like all the pavilions, but
yeah, I never really like.
There's lots and lots and lots in Winnipeg because there's so many different cultural backgrounds here, so they try to like showcase everybody.
Shout out to Canada being
for
multicultural
that whole.
about that.
I don't even know how long it is. Is it a week or something?
That's the thing. I was always gonna like. I never really knew how long it was.
I can't remember. It's either a week or 2 weeks or something like that. A week and a half.
Isn't Fringe Fest happening right now?
Oh yeah, and Fringe Fest.
What the hell is Fringe Fest?
I don't know, but I just know it's
Country
a bunch
Fest?
of like
Summer Sound.
different things happening and like.
Didn't we say we wanted to do Summer of Sound one time?
Yeah,
Oh,
that
pass.
never happened. That never
That's not my
happened.
kind of music. I don't know if I can get into that. I can't carry you on my
Oh
shoulders.
yeah, but there is Summer Sound's also something that happens in the summer here. What else? What else?
Shout out to the lawnmower that's in the background. To my
Get
neighbor.
it done. Gotta do it now while it's not raining
Right
or
inside?
thunderstorming and it's not too hot.
Oh, let me ask you this then. Do you think traveling should be done, like traveling to different countries should be done during the summer or during the winter?
Ooh, the summer.
Yeah?
Because remember I was talking about this, like everything is open in the summer. Every time, Julie and I always travel during spring break because that's the only time I can like go on vacation and I'm still getting paid because during summer I don't have income because I work at a school. But anyways, so every time we travel during spring break, everything is closed. Like we went to the zoo and there was no.
Yeah, we went to Toronto.
There was no animals outside because it was too cold and it was 15 degrees and I
never
like
got to see
lost
the
it.
rhinos.
I was like,
That
"Where's the
sucked.
rhinos?" The giraffes were inside and I felt
indoors.
so bad for them.
But they're like in a really small
And I was
space.
like,
That
oh
sucked.
my gosh! And yeah, like
Canada's Wonderland wasn't open yet. They opened like 2 weeks after we left.
yeah. So I always wanted to go
Stupid.
places in the summer because like there's like night markets that we've never been to and experienced and
Winnipeg has a night market now.
apparently.
I've never been to it yet.
I don't know.
That's not my thing.
Yeah, like I want to go to the night markets at other places because everyone says they're so cool.
Yeah, I have yet to go to the Vancouver night market. I think that one's really good. They always talk about that. All my friends that live there talk about that. See,
And, like, oh sorry.
sorry. I was just gonna say, like, if I'm traveling, we're usually going somewhere even warmer. I don't want to do that during summer. And it's like, I think summer is a time to like be with your friends and family here, and do everything outside. And then like to escape the cold or winter, that's when I go somewhere warm. But I understand what you mean because like everything's closed during that time, right? Because winter. I totally understand. I mean, it depends on where you go too, right? Like if you're going overseas, that doesn't mean a single thing. Or you're going to places like in the States, like New York or Orlando, like nothing's gonna close during that time, right? But I totally understand. Like there's stuff that closes in Canada.
Seasonally.
Yeah, seasonally. That sucks, right? And then, I mean, based on how your scenario works for your work, it's you can only go during Christmas or.
And then those are the 2 times where like airfare skyrockets.
Yeah, I know, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I know. So that's the thing I always wonder is like, do you prefer to travel in the summer? Because it's like, I don't want to go somewhere warm in the summer when it's already warm here,
I guess.
right?
I guess.
But I want to go somewhere super warm when it's like super cold. Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
going to the Philippines during January was like unreal.
Yeah.
It hurt my body. I got massive heat stroke.
Yeah. It's extreme, like because then we're like what minus 30s and then
To like
over
plus
there,
30 plus.
Yeah.
I think like one of the hottest days where there was like easily like plus 37, plus 40. Yeah. Oh, they're skipping the dishes.
Shh, 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 shh. They heard the car honk outside.
What do you think, Enzo and Rena? As of right now, they're just staring at us as we're talking to ourselves.
Enzo and Rena like going to Kilcona Park in the summer to have dog
Yeah.
parties. But you need to be aware of ticks, because ticks are everywhere, and one was sucking on Enzo's poor back, and I like died.
That's the thing that sucks about summer too, is that all the bugs start coming out.
Ticks, mosquitoes. Blah.
Oh, let me ask you this, because for some reason we're not seeing a lot. We're seeing less mosquitoes, and that's a good and bad thing, I think, to me. Like when I was younger, there used to be like mosquitoes everywhere.
That's true.
Doesn't
But they
that
spray the city, don't they?
But doesn't that kind of like worry you that we're getting less mosquitoes? Like,
I hate
as
mosquitoes.
in, I know everybody hates mosquitoes, but I mean like, as a like an environmental thing, you know, like food chain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because like don't like dragonflies and stuff.
That's what I'm
eat the
saying. It's
mosquitoes.
like, and then you know like, certain animals eat dragonflies, and those animals that eat
The whole
animals
food
eat
chain?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I could care less.
I blame
for
global warming.
mosquitoes.
I blame global warming. I blame Trump. Sorry, should I not go political here?
Yikes. I think summer's the best time to go on road trips, though.
Ooh. What's the next road trip you think we should do?
I don't know. Because, like, we've gone Calgary, Edmonton. I don't know what would be a... Oh, Enzo's finding a comfy spot in the corner. But I don't know what would be, like, worth the drive. Because that was a long drive.
Funk's Toyota. You don't understand that? Okay, Funk's Toyota is like it's a Toyota dealership. I think that's like a little bit north of Winnipeg, and their slogan is "It's worth the drive." That's the reason why I brought it up.
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Shout out to Funk's Toyota. Sponsor me, please.
No. But yeah, like I don't know what would be worth the drive.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I like.
Because we already went to Calgary, Edmonton, like.
You want to drive out all the way to Vancouver? Drive through the Rockies. That was a scary thing. I don't want to go through that again. Drive to Toronto. Or Ottawa. Drive all the way east. Drive to New York or Chicago. My sister just went to Chicago. Must be nice. Go back to
I'm just scared to
Minneapolis.
drive anywhere.
I know. That's why I drive.
I'm scared.
What is there to be scared of, Jade?
Because everybody hits me.
That's true. You're very susceptible to it.
I have the worst luck. I've gotten into like 3 car accidents, and each time it was not my fault.
Not her fault. Yeah, let's disclose that. Never her fault.
It was never my fault. And I just like lose it every time because I'm like, do. What the heck? Why'd you hit me?
I hate it when, like, I've already had this once where it's like, oh, I'm gonna have a good day today, and the first thing you do is get into a car accident.
Ooh.
That's the worst. And I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, one thing that sucks about summer, it's the worst time to not have sports playing. The only thing that you can watch is golf, sometimes tennis, and baseball. And it's not even the World Series. I hate
don't know
it.
much about sports.
Thank God we had the World Cup. Shout out to the World Cup. The World Cup was so good this year. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot of good games. Jay's just staring. She doesn't know how to weigh into this conversation.
Know.
But anyways, I want to give a great shout out to my team, PSGZ Div 2. They're doing great right now.
Woohoo!
Like, I think we're in 3rd place right now, and we're totally killing it. So shout out to the team. I'm really proud of you guys. Unfortunately, I tore my ACL again.
Sad.
3 weeks ago, and I can't play for the rest of the season, and I'm probably out. Well, I'm definitely out for at least a year now, and it freaking sucks. But I'm not gonna lie, it depresses me watching because I wish I was out there playing with the team, but
it's okay.
But they're killing it, and I'm really proud of them. I want to give a good shout out to Dave and Sean if they're listening to this. I really want to thank them for taking over the team and leading them while I'm not there. Well, I'm there, but not on the field. So
Not playing.
they've been doing really well. We've been handling a lot of scandal, not just us, but a lot of teams lately. So that's always fun to deal with. A lot of fights, a lot of swearing. That's fun. I actually recorded myself talking about a certain scenario, which I'm not gonna get into, but like. There's something about sports that just brings out a really weird thing about people, and I think some of them take it way too seriously, and they take it the wrong way.
Everybody
sometimes.
just has a lot of like pent up animosity, and they're just ready to like pounce on any situation.
I think for those kind of people who are playing that sport, don't play this sport. Play like more physical sports like football, rugby, you know, like mixed martial arts or some shit like that. Oh damn it! I was gonna go without swearing this whole podcast.
Way to go, bud.
Ugh.
You did it.
You know what I should do? I should put like a swear jar for the podcast.
Beep.
But
edit it. Beep.
Yeah.
Put a beep.
I can't. That's too much work for me.
bloop.
I'm not that crazy. I'm not big.
Just put my voice going bloop.
Bloop.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I don't play sports and I can't play sports, so I just watch.
Damn shame.
That's my summer activity is sitting
Is
and
watching?
watching. And I bring my nephew Caleb and we like play.
Oh yeah, Caleb is my godson and Jade's nephew, and he's also one of the biggest supporters of the team.
Oh
so
yeah,
shout out to Caleb.
he is all about it.
Shout out to
He
Caleb.
always cheers.
Yeah, and he always likes to laugh at everybody getting hurt.
He doesn't laugh. He gets concerned first, and then once he sees that they're okay, then he starts laughing. And he likes to be the center of attention and run around and scream and laugh. But he has fun, and he enjoys giving everybody high fives at the end. Go, good job, good job.
Ooh, speaking of children, it's summer break for all the kids in middle school, high school, and elementary. Summer love. Summer love is in the air. For
Is
those, yeah.
Is it question mark?
Yeah. For those who are finally on their breaks and maybe spending that actual time with their loved ones or the ones that they have feelings about, now's the time to express it.
Date night?
Date nights. Now you can do all the things. You can say, oh, I'm going to go watch a movie with this person. Mom, can I have $20? Can we go watch a movie? Can you drop me off to Polo?
Cute. Or if you're a girl like me, go, Mom, I'm gonna go to Polo with my friends. Can I have $20? And by friend, you mean a boy. What?
Yeah, now's the time. And you're seeing a lot of those kids now at the mall, and you're like, this place is infested with children.
But you can't even tell if they're children. It's just the way that they act that gives it off. Like they dress like they're
they
so
dress.
old, but then when they act out,
Did we talk about this in a podcast already? I feel like we did, but like,
Deja vu.
why does everyone dress much better than we do now at a
Because they
younger
have
age?
mommy
I'm
and
like,
daddy's money.
yo, they got nicer clothes than we
I
do.
was like, are you kidding? Back then I used to wear like tracksuits that were from the Philippines. They weren't even real Adidas. Or like overalls. That was
Oshkosh bagosh.
Oshkosh. Yeah, I feel like we talked about this, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
we
did.
went through the ugly phase. Kids these days don't have to go through the ugly phase.
Man, these kids got some of these
They
kids
just
are like,
blow up quick.
they got nice tracksuits, like they got tapered Adidas sweats with like Nike or not Nike Adidas NMDs, and then they got like those like nice shirts. They're just these nice shoes. And
Then you got the like 16-year-olds
Ultra Boosts.
wearing like
Like,
crop
okay.
tops and boyfriend jeans and like, woohoo! Look at my belly
What are
button
girlfriend
ring.
jeans then? Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Yeah, sexist jeans.
Excuse me. Boyfriend jeans are so cute.
Sure, I don't know. They're
They're
just
just
jeans
baggy.
to me. Well, yeah, summer love's in the air. So, shout out to those who are
Have a picnic.
sliding into the DMs. Yeah,
Go to the
let's
beach
let's
together.
give some advice for those who are in the younger age, going into trying to
If you ballin' on a budget,
Tuesday movies.
Tuesday movies. You can go to the park together.
I don't think kids do that anymore. They should go into that. They should
Go to the park.
They should explore that avenue.
What?
Going to the park and going for a picnic.
Going
I don't
to
think
the
people do.
beach.
Even we don't do that
Because
anymore.
everybody, like, okay, well, like the youngins or whatever, they might not have all the money, but they all drive and stuff.
Yeah.
They drive and stuff now, so it's like you can go to the park, you can go to the beach.
Do kids still do that? I want to know. Do kids like still go to the park
Go to
with their
dates?
friends?
Do
yeah.
kids have
yeah.
dates?
Do kids have dates
Do
nowadays?
you guys just
Or
like
you guys do
hang out,
group
hangouts?
group hangouts, and you guys like kind of like split for a bit. I don't know if like it's like kind of like I don't know if these days like kids will be like, Mom, can you pick up? I'm gonna go on a date. Can we pick up
So and so.
so and so and
Or
bring them to-
I'm going on a date. I'm gonna pick up so and so.
Yeah.
Can I borrow the
Do kids
car?
even ask permission anymore?
Questions.
I'd like to know that.
I don't know.
I don't know what the dating world is like nowadays. I I haven't been single for a long time, so I don't know how it works nowadays.
What else? What else can kids do if they have a summer date? You guys can go to the Forks.
I used to do that. Like we as friends. See, even when I was younger, like we as friends, if we wanted to go on a date, we would say a bunch of us are going to the Forks,
Yeah.
and then we'd all split off.
Yeah.
So it's like, even then, like, I didn't even think it's like, is that even a proper date? Like, I wasn't even know if I was able to really do a formal date where it's like one-on-one. I was like,
Like you go for dinner?
Yeah, like I'm gonna bring this
Ooh,
one
that's
person.
serious.
I feel like I always had to use like a group
friend?
of people to.
Sorry for all the used friends out there.
Hey, we're still friends to this day. I don't burn bridges.
Just kidding.
But like I always had to like set it up with a bunch of people in order to get a proper date with somebody, and we just
That
break
way there's
off.
not like so much tension and like stress, you know? It's chill. It's like we all friends here.
Yeah. And then when you guys get all like
Relax.
cooled out, you're like, okay, now let's all split off. Yeah.
Study dates.
Study dates. Yeah, right. You study for like 1 hour and then you just like dick around afterwards.
Let's go to McDonald's.
Yeah. Let's go walk around the mall. I can't study. Oh my god, I'm going to go back to school. I'm going back to school, guys.
Woohoo.
It's not fun. Because nowadays, it's not even just pass a grade. It's like, pass this for the future of your career.
It's serious.
I know. Sucks studying. Shout out to those who have to study during the summer and take summer classes.
Yeah.
You guys are real MVPs. I don't know what I don't know what's on your minds, but you guys should take some time to yourselves. But, yeah.
What else for summer? See, it's hard to think of like what to do for summer.
I feel like I get super lazy though in the summer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
But I remember like as a kid, I was always out and about in the summer. I was barely home.
really?
Yeah.
I was always home during the summer, and I was always
No,
out
because like
during
as
the
a kid, like
school year.
every weekend, my parents go fishing. We go fishing, or like we go camping, or we go to the park. Like there's always something.
Even during the weekdays?
Yeah.
Really?
There's always something.
Both my parents work during the days. They
Well,
work
like
Monday
they
to
would work,
Friday.
but after work.
But that's-
if
okay,
They had like
yeah.
time off. We would go out. We would all go to the X together.
Right.
Like
I wish I...
every Friday evening, we would go to Garden City. My whole family and like our relatives, and we would like bop around at Garden City.
Boppers.
Well, okay, my mom would give us some money to like go to Claire's or something and buy a toy, buy a little toy.
I never got that
And
privilege.
there used to be an arcade or whatever.
Oh, the arcade.
Yeah, but we would go to the beach. We would go to the park. My dad would take us to the park and like bring our bikes. I used to rollerblade. See,
I wanna
as
get
a
rollerblades.
kid, I did a lot, and now I'm like.
And then she started dating me, and then she got lazy. Like,
No, I was like this already. I don't do physical.
so why don't you do it now? I want to go rollerblading.
I don't know how to do
My
it.
birthday's coming up. Can you
anymore.
get me rollerblades?
Oh my god.
I'll get rollerblades.
Go get some.
I do. Oh, I can't even rollerblade because of my bum knee.
Next year.
Yeah, I got everything. I'm gonna get fat.
Go to the gym. Work out. There you go, bud.
It's too much work. It's not fun work, okay? It's not fun physical activity
Fun
for
work.
me. I don't like lifting weights. And everyone's so big.
Do a
I look like an idiot when I go to the gym. I'm just like, how do you do this properly?
and ask a friend to go with you.
It's too
There.
much work.
Friendship, bonding time at the gym, bulking season.
Ew.
I don't know what
do
that
that
means.
thing. You get super thick with 2 C's.
Ay.
Yeah, I felt like in the summer for me, I actually got super lazy. Like, I remember waking up at 8 in the morning, going to the basement. This is at my old house. Is that the big TV was in the basement, and this is like when you first got a 40-inch TV. A 40-inch TV was apparently like super huge back then. So when we first renovated the basement, we got a big TV, and we got really good cable, like Shaw cable. So that means we would have like all the channels, family and Teletoon,
Nice.
Central and Eastern time. So that means
Ooh,
we got
so if
to
you
watch.
missed.
You got to watch it early and regular time. It was awesome. And we had like, what's channel 2? PBS? No, channel 3's PBS. We had PBS East, so we got to watch Arthur early.
Yeah.
But anyways, I would easily be in the basement for 7 hours
Damn.
watching until mom would get home, because mom would be the first one to get home. And then even so, when mom got home, she would get mad at me that I didn't do anything in the house, like chores wise. She's like, "There's dishes." She'd always get mad at me. why didn't you do the lawn? I'm like,
Yeah. As a little kid, there was like a lot out and about. And then the older you get, you realize there's more and more time sitting there watching TV or like on the computer.
But I miss the amount of time that I had when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was younger, I got to just sit around and do nothing for 8 hours, and there would be no like punishment for it or implications. Then the older you get, you do more things. You're out and about more.
But you have to do
But
more.
then you have to start doing more, and then you have to start scheduling your life.
Yeah, it's like you have work from this time to this time, but we can go to the park at this time, or we can go to the beach on this day.
And you're never taught that, and I think we've talked about this already, but it's like we're never really taught how to start scheduling our lives, and we just get thrown into it.
Oh, like time management?
Yeah, they don't really teach us that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's something you just have to learn on your own. You gotta prioritize what's worth it and what's not worth it.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this. Is it weird, is it wrong, or would you prefer a more spontaneous life or a routine life?
That's hard.
That's a hard one, right? Because I think about it's like...
Routine is nice because then you already know the flow of your day, but then if you get sick of it...
That's the thing. I feel like you get bored of it.
You get bored.
Yeah, and
or
then
you get comfortable, and then you don't want to do anything that's out of your routine.
Right. I mean, I think that also depends on the kind of person you are.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes you need that...
Spontaneous.
Sometimes you need that, but sometimes, I think more when you get older in life, you need...
That routine?
The routine.
Yeah.
In order to make sure that, like, your day goes by right. Because what if you have kids? And, like, your routine has to fall within making sure your kids have time, you have time to go to work.
True.
And you gotta feed everybody.
True.
Right? Like, when you start having a family, it's, like, almost inevitable that your life has to start becoming a routine. You can't be spontaneous.
True.
Right? So it's like...
True.
But then,
well, I mean, you can have, like, spontaneous, like, trips on the weekend.
Right.
But
then again, that
has to go with the schedule.
Right. And I think that's the thing too is like you don't know how to get into a routine until you're
already there.
Until you're already there. And
you can't plan a routine, it just becomes a routine.
Right? And like the life before having a child, I think, is a big thing. Or like a big responsibility. It's like super hard for me to think about it because it's like I have a routine as it is already.
Right.
Without a child.
Right.
Like I wake up, I go to work, and then I either have soccer or I spend time with you or spend time with the dog. Or because it's hard for me now to spontaneously hang out with my family, as in my parents.
You have
it's
to
hard.
plan like a
I have to
weekend.
plan it. And they'll say like, hey, let's just go to the casino. I'm like, I can't do that anymore. I can't. I got this, I got these plans, and I'm hanging out with my other friends, and or I have soccer.
If they tell you ahead of time, then you can always...
That's the thing, I got to always make sure that I have at least a day or two.
Yeah.
Right? But then I kind of like it like that. Like, I like the fact that my life is so organized in that kind of sense, where it's like I know...
What's happening.
And the thing about my life, too, I've been blessed enough to have this, is that not every day is the same thing, and I've been actually able to fit everybody in some sort of, like, scenario.
Yeah.
But, like...
Like, we see our friends, like, maybe once a week. And
yeah, that's the thing, man.
we hang
I don't know how I
out.
feel about that. Like, not in a bad or good or bad sense, but it's like when you start to realize that you can't see your friends as much anymore.
Which is fine.
Which is fine.
Everybody gets busy with life and work.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
But I think that's where the spontaneous was like, dang, I kind of wish we had the ability for all of us to be like, hey, let's just go somewhere for like a day, or let's do something, and everyone would be like, yeah.
But now it's like work conflict, like with the times, like somebody's working closing shift, but somebody works during the day.
Or that time where like 4 out of the 6 friends, or 5 out of the 6 friends are available to do it, and that one friend can. You're like,
oh, and you feel so bad. Yeah.
And they're like, okay, just go without me, and you're like,
you still feel bad.
I'm sorry, dude, but we're gonna go anyway. See ya. I'm just kidding. But like those things suck, and as you get older, like you're gonna have to like do with that reality of that. So
yeah.
I guess as you're younger, live with the spontaneous.
Enjoy your summers. Don't be the hermit and like stay in your house. Like hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
Try to hang out with your friends and your family.
Yeah, when you get older, you're gonna start to realize like
you can't.
You're gonna be way too like engaged with either work or like your own family, that you don't get to spend time with your friends and your parents or anything, your siblings and stuff like that. So
I like how like getting older, like brunch and like breakfast, going out with friends and family for brunch, it feels so good. Like I hate waking up early, don't get me wrong. I'm just lazy and I enjoy my sleep. But like it's so much more satisfying than going out for dinner. I don't know why.
you prefer brunch and lunch or breakfast over dinner?
I don't know. It just feels good. Like when you wake up and you get to hang out with your friends, it like puts a good mood. Like you start the day with a really good mood already because you're like, oh, I get to have breakfast with my friends. We get to catch up.
Yeah, you know what?
We get to eat good and then.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
You want the breakfast to have more energy because I think dinner is more for like when you're tired and your day is, you've spent all your energy and you want it to be more relaxed.
I guess.
I think that's what a dinner is more for relaxed time. And then breakfast would be, I agree. I like it where you're like with friends first thing in the morning. Like I have breakfast with my parents in the morning.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah. I think a dinner is more intimate where you like, you want to be more relaxed.
You want to like end the day off right.
End the day off
or
right.
it's like a celebration, depending if it's like a weekend dinner thing. Or
I do miss
dinner thing.
I do miss those late nights where we would like go for wings and stuff. Have we talked about that already?
So, way back, Julie used to work at Future Shop. I used to work at Best Buy.
That Future Shop's much better than Best Buy.
Future Shop closed, so bye.
Shut your mouth.
But like we would go for wings after our shifts, and like work would not be done until like 9:30. So everybody would go to the Smitty's and have wings because it was cheap. But yeah, like we would like not even plan it. Like everyone would just go and we'd call everybody else and be like, "Yo, Smitty's right now, let's go." Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit.
This is where the
and everybody would show up.
Yeah.
And it would be such a good time. Such a good time.
And like, we get to just have really funny talks and just joke around. And we actually did this challenge where we would actually put all our phones in the middle. And the funny thing is like we knew that no one's gonna like. There's that thing on social media where it's like, here's a good tip, is like put your phone in the middle of the table and the first one touches it, pays for the thing. We all knew that no one's gonna touch the phone or like pay for the bill. But it was just nice knowing that like
we could have conversations and not be like glued to our it's snoring. You not be like glued to the phone.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like I miss those times.
Yeah.
Spontaneous life is much better.
Because now if we're like, let's go for wings, then everyone's like, oh, I have an early shift tomorrow, I can't come. Which is fine, but
it just
yeah,
sucks
I do miss. And I also miss the summer hangouts at somebody's house, and we would like have such good vibes, we wouldn't even realize it's 4 in the morning.
It's like 4 in the morning?
Yeah, we would start at like 9, 10 o'clock, and we'd be like jamming, playing games, board games, having good conversations, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, it's 4 a.m. We're like, dang.
Yeah.
And we would even have time for like a McDonald's run, and then we would come back.
Oh yeah, those
we
are
would
good
go
too.
for a McDonald's run, and we would come back just to hang out still.
Yeah, those are good.
Those
and it's
are
like,
good times.
I remember I used to have, there was one time where I was living at my parents' house, and it was like all the way in the south end, and everyone came over, I think at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and we would be in the basement. But we were like there till like 3 or 4 in the morning. And my parents aren't like, they don't get mad or anything. They were chill about it. But like the next day they're like, what time did everyone go home? I'm like, oh man, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. It's like, yeah, we couldn't sleep. You guys are like, I was like, sorry, we were in the basement.
So wild.
And then it's like, no, we can hear you through the vents. You guys are like yelling. I was like,
we were playing card games and stuff.
And that was really cool. I do miss us playing those card games and all that stuff. Like Mafia. Mafia is wild. Let's not get into that.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
It's a very emotional
game. It's
passionate.
Yeah.
Let's say passionate. Let's go with passionate. It's a very passionate game.
It's hard if you're not a good liar.
I'm an excellent liar.
It's hard when you're not a good liar, but it's also hard when you just want to tell the truth because nobody believes you.
Yeah.
Nobody believes you.
And then your feelings get hurt.
You're like, why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Shout out to the one time Dean and I totally debated Jade.
I hate you guys so much.
Jade got so mad at Dean.
I hate you guys so much.
And then I was right next to her. I'm like, I'm the mafia too, and then I totally just debated everybody and won us the game.
So for those of you who don't know what Mafia is, it's like a group game, and 2 people, or how, I guess it depends how many people are playing.
Yeah, it depends on how many people are playing.
2 people are the Mafia, so they're trying to like kill everybody off, and they're trying to be the last people alive. And then there is a detective.
One detective,
and then
a nurse,
and then everybody else is a civilian,
Yeah,
unless
civilian
you want to
villager or
like
whatever.
be special and throw in a bunch of extra stuff.
I've never done that.
Some
by
people
the way.
do.
Yeah, I don't know those ones.
So yeah, like the mafia is trying to kill off everybody. The detective is trying to figure out who the mafia is and trying to like stay alive.
Oh yeah, there's a
with
moderator.
the civilians.
Yeah.
And then the civilians are also trying to figure out who the mafia is, and
Right.
then the nurse is just trying to save people.
Right.
Which the nurse sucks sometimes because you can save yourself. So obviously you're always going to save yourself, but that doesn't mean you're going to figure out who the mafia is.
Right.
But this one time, I was the detective, and I pointed at Dean, and he was the mafia, but I didn't figure out until like maybe like the 2nd, 3rd round in. So I didn't want to tell anybody I was a detective, because if you say it too early, someone's going to kill you.
Right. And you want to like at least reduce the number of people so that you can start actually putting proper roles and like play process of elimination
Exactly.
better, right?
So I found out that Dean was the mafia as a detective. So of course I said it, and Dean was trying to say that I was lying and I wasn't the detective.
Yeah, and Jade
but I
got
was,
so passionate
'cause
about it.
I was being truthful.
And the funny thing was that I
And
was sitting
nobody
next to
believed
Jade.
me.
I was the other mafia, so I'm just like in my head I'm like, Dean, you gotta take the hit because Jade got you, but like I'm gonna save us. Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, and then Joy
I'm just sitting in the back. I was
won.
like,
Oh, I'm sorry, I swore.
And then I'm like literally my face was cringing because I'm like, I'm actually the mafia too. And then I totally debated the other villager.
Because
Well, we killed you after, and then I had to like totally fake who I was.
and this game is hard with people who are not your friends.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's true.
if there's people that like you're acquaintances with but you play with, you don't know their personality.
That's the thing.
So it's hard to
Yeah.
like read whether they're like believing you, whether they're not believing you, whether they're easy like gullible and they're just like, yeah, sure, I'll just go with the majority.
Yeah, okay,
You're like,
so-
no.
Okay, so that night, which we were up till like 4 in the morning, we were playing with a couple of friends, like we knew of them, but we didn't like know them, so we don't know how they act. So, like I said, I killed Jade because I was the other mafia, and then I was trying to make my way through it. So it actually got down to like the last 3 or 4 people.
I hate
So the one of them was a civilian. No, 2 of them were civilian. No, one of them had to be the civilian. One of them was a nurse, because like I had to kill the one person in order to win the game.
Right.
Right. So what?
The mafia just has to kill the civilians.
Yeah. So what happened was, I had to totally fake that I was a civilian because they're like, well, what kind of card do you have? And then I said, oh, I have the 6. I didn't hesitate. I just made up a card. I was like, oh, I had the 9 of hearts. And then for some reason, like, they're just like, oh yeah, I remember.
It was not even there.
It wasn't even there. The card didn't even exist. And then at the end of the game, I flipped the card over. I'm like, I didn't even have that card. I totally would. And then we looked at the deck of cards, and that 9 of hearts wasn't even there.
And that's why you're not allowed to say what card you have.
And then we had to change the rule afterwards, and we couldn't say what card you have.
Because everyone was just saying a bunch of, oh, I have a 6 of diamonds. And we're like, no,
Yeah, it was so bad. It
you
was
can't say
hilarious.
that.
I totally
And then we
clutched.
stopped playing.
And then we stopped playing. We haven't played since because I think it got like way too intense that night.
Because nobody believed me. And I don't lie.
It was so bad.
Literally, when I get picked as the mafia, I tell my partner to kill me because I can't lie. I can't. It's so hard. I'd rather be the detective or the nurse because at least then I get to be honest and it's like, I'm sorry, civilian, I saved myself.
Let's put it on the record though. It's not like Dean and Jade hate each other.
No,
they're
no,
still
no,
friends.
no.
They're still friends. They're still friends.
It's just like, I got so heated.
Yeah, it was hilarious because like we still talk about it. So whenever like we brought it up, they still laugh about it. They're like, oh my god, I'm sorry, Jade. Like they still do it. It's chill. Nobody hates each other.
No.
Let's put on the record that nobody hates
And it's
each other.
not
It's hilarious.
this is not the only blow up that's happened
Yeah,
either.
no, for sure.
This is not the
This isn't
only
the first
blow up.
time. It's like, it's just, that's how intense our games get. I think it's just the kind of group of people we have. It gets way too passionate and way too intense sometimes. I think we have to stop.
Yeah,
It was
we have to
hilarious.
take a break.
Yeah,
We have
but
to take a break.
I taught the game to my nieces, and like, and they like to play it,
Yeah.
and they get way too intense about it too. And it's funny watching them do it because
Honestly,
they also
any
like,
game with
they're
like
so
the right
savage.
group of people, it gets heated because you
Yeah.
guys get super competitive. Like
Yeah.
when we play this game called Catchphrase, we always do boys versus girls, and it gets bad
Because
competitive.
it's stupid because all the girls
it gets
win. It was
bad
Jesus.
competitive. Like
It's stupid. I hate it.
oh man.
I love catchphrase though.
It's so fun.
It's so
fun.
And it's like
all of
and
the
it's
fun
nothing
games.
bad. It's just you just gotta like be creative with
Yeah.
the way that you're explaining things.
Yeah, all
It's
the
really
fun
good.
games will bring out the worst.
Yeah,
in everybody you
and they
love.
don't mean to be like bad games. It's just we get super
We just get
competitive.
so competitive and we get so heated.
We
It's
get
so
loud,
funny.
And we get super loud.
And we just start yelling at each other.
I miss those days.
See, that's what you do in the summer. You play games, you go out, have fun,
Yeah.
do your hood rat late night things with your good friends that take care of you and be safe. But yeah.
I used to go egging with a couple of my buddies.
You bad boy.
Of course I'm a bad boy.
You bad boy.
Actually, I threw one egg and I felt really bad. And then like my friends would like try to jump on roofs and stuff like that and go into like people's sheds and just stuff like that. But yeah, well, I had a little bit of a thing going on with the system there.
Cut off.
I think it's okay though.
Okay.
Let's hope. But anyways, yeah, my friends were like, I felt we wanted to do some hood rat stuff one day during the summer, and then our friends were like, oh yeah, let's go to this place. The person like they don't check their house at night, so let's go sit on the roof. And I was like, why the hell would you want to sit on the roof? Like, what the heck? So what I did was like, no, you guys go, and I'll sit across the street on the curb waiting for you guys to finish whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know, I think they were like smoking up there on the roof.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. No, it's whatever.
Boys will be boys.
But then we also went egging. And it felt fun up until the point that I threw an egg at someone's house. I'm like, I shouldn't do this. This wouldn't be alright.
See, and I've had somebody egg my house.
Same.
So I'm just like,
I don't like
F
that.
you.
Yeah. It's the worst thing. I had my car egged.
You.
I had my car egged at Jade's house during one summer.
Because they egged like the whole house.
And that was like a religious day too. It was like
Good Friday.
Good Friday. I remember that.
Somebody egged our house on Good Friday.
Yeah, and they
Rude.
egged my car too. I was
Rude.
like, oh man.
Rude.
It sucked.
So yeah, summer tings.
And here we are just saying, yeah, you should do some hood rat stuff with your friends.
No, I said good, safe hood rat ting. So like if you want to stay out till 4
There's no such thing as good hood rat things,
Yes, there
Jade.
is.
And
You don't have
give
to
me an
hurt anybody.
I'm not hurting anybody by egging somebody's car.
First of all, I've never really done hood rat ting, so.
Hood rat things, I don't know. You shouldn't do it, but at the same time, it's like, it is like what helps
It's
create
yeah.
and build a friendship.
you
as bad as
get
it
those
is.
good memories.
Just don't hurt people. That's all it is. Just don't hurt people, please. Don't.
Yeah.
That's not what it is.
I used to miss like how when we were freshly 18, it was always like everybody goes to the bar because it's somebody's 18th birthday.
Yeah.
And that was the go-to. Like if it was your birthday, you go to the bar or the club or whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
every like summer night, every weekend, we'd either be at somebody's house for a birthday party or at the club for somebody's birthday party. And then you already know coming into the club, you're like, we gonna get McDonald's.
That's all we look forward to. That's all I look forward
No,
to.
we're gonna
I
get
spend
McDonald's,
$5 not to drink, but to listen to music,
have a good time
have a good time,
with friends,
let them drink,
and then go
and
to
then just go to
McDonald's.
McDonald's after. That's what I spent the $5 entrance fee for
Oh yeah.
the music.
Is it like $5 still, or is it like $10?
I don't know. I haven't been to the club since
So
like
long.
8 years. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't been there in a long time. I don't know what the clubs are like. I don't even know what the clubs are in Winnipeg anymore.
What are they even called anymore? They always get renamed.
Yeah, I don't know. Club diapers or something.
Diapers? Why diapers?
I don't know, man. They have weird names. I still can't believe Whiskey Dicks is alive. I've still never been in there.
Whiskey Dicks? It's
Yeah.
called the Palomino now.
Oh, that's what it is now? See? That's all out of it.
And Republic's gone.
Yeah, that was gone a long time
A
ago.
long time ago.
Where was the other place that we went to?
Green Room?
Green Room wasn't bad. What is the other one? It's on La Jamodier.
Huh?
It's on La Jamodier. I don't remember. There's one on Pembina. Which was the one on Pembina?
What?
The one by U of M.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called.
Damn, I don't remember that place. I forgot what it was called. I can't sleep at night, and I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I don't remember that. But anyways.
It's funny how like you outgrow the club scene so fast, though.
I don't know. Some people love that.
I guess.
They still do it to this day. Okay, I think we're different because we are in a long-time relationship that there's no need for us to go to the club.
We're homebodies.
Yeah, like, when other friends are like, oh, let's do this. Or like,
We like
or what are you guys doing? I'm like, yeah, we're
we
at
like
home.
going for breakfast and going to escape rooms.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Imagine when we were younger and we did more escape rooms. Oh my god.
But it wasn't a thing back then.
I know. Wish we.
Do escape rooms this summer. They're really fun. As a
Yeah.
group.
And then when you do one and then you solve it, you're like, oh my god, I want to do another one. Then you go for the next one and he's got.
You get on this like high of like
Yeah.
winning. You're like, I'm a genius. Our group is geniuses.
Yeah,
We're gonna
the
win.
smartest people in the world.
Yeah, we're gonna win and solve everyone.
I,
We're pretty good though. We're pretty good.
Actually, I was talking to my coworkers about that. I have an older coworker who's like in her mid to late 50s. She's planning on retiring soon.
Okay.
And she's just like, oh, I've never done an escape room. And we were just like, oh, you got to do it. It's super fun. And I was like, is it hard? And then we're like, it depends on which one you do. Like,
Yeah,
there's hard ones,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
easy ones. And I mean, it also depends on like, not everything's like, what's easy to other people might not be easy to others.
Right.
Anyways, she's like, don't those rooms make you feel like dumb? I'm like, if you solve it, no. But if you do, or no, if you solve it, you don't feel dumb. But
Right.
if you don't solve it, you
Then
feel
you
like the biggest idiot in the world.
Yeah.
And then, especially those times where you're like, I can't solve it, and then you ask for a hint, and they're like, well, have you thought of it like this? And you're like, ah! Like I remember, we did an escape room with our friends Mike and Selena, and I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Yeah. Don't.
But like they're just like, have you thought of it? Have you thought of this as this symbol? And have you thought of this as this symbol? And then all of a sudden you hear it's like, Michael be like, it's math! You just go, I was like, it's math! And we're like,
Yeah, because then you're just like, you have to look at things a certain way, and I guess your brain like thinks of things. Once you've done enough escape rooms, your brain already knows.
Yeah.
Most of the time, how to
Yeah.
like, oh, this
What
is
to
like,
look for.
this is a puzzle, like a word puzzle. This is
Right.
a math thing.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
Whatever. But then if you don't know and you're not familiar, you literally all you see is just like random stuff, and you're like, huh?
Then you feel like the biggest idiot in the world when they explain to you, like, actually, if you look at it
Yeah.
like this, and you're like,
It's like, do you see those numbers on the wall?
yeah.
Put them in order. Like, put the words under the numbers in order, and you're like,
Or yeah, and
"Wow!"
you're like, do you see those symbols? Don't you think if you turn them a specific way, it could mean something? And you're like,
Yeah. But
I spilled water in one room. It was hilarious. 'Cause I thought there was
Stop.
something else in it.
Stop.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if there's thing in there. And it's a bunch of water. My bad. I'm so sorry.
But yeah, escape rooms are fun to do all season
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
I just maybe people have more time in the summer. I don't know. What else? I just like game nights. Those
Yeah.
are fun.
I think that's something. Yeah, you should do like no matter what the season is.
Yeah. We
I mean, it also
go
depends on-
hard in Mario Party. I'm just telling everybody.
Yeah, Mario Party 5 on GameCube,
Is legit.
the volleyball and the hockey game. The hockey game mechanics are
Oh my
stupid.
gosh, it doesn't make any sense. And the
Stupid.
goalie, oh man, the
goal is the
goalie.
biggest idiot
They
in the world.
literally like sway left and right, but somehow they
If they-
always catch
yeah.
the puck, and you're like, are you kidding?
But if you have a GameCube, you gotta get Mario Party 5 and play the mini games. They're so fun. Like by mini games, like special mini games. That board game, I got cheesed so hard on it that literally every game, like
Minus
I got all
3.
my stars taken from me every single round that I had, and I have like 6 people to like witness what happened because
He
every
didn't
single
even
time.
have a star yet, and then he got like a -1
Yeah, okay.
star.
I was in 4th place, and there's 4 people playing, and then they're like, I got hit with some cheese where they're like, oh, let's give your stars
To
because you're in
me.
1st place to the person in. Or you're in last place, so let's give your stars to the person in 1st place, and
Which
let
was
them,
me.
which was Jade, and I was at like 1 star, and then I was at -1 star afterwards, and then I had the last star placement to go into, and it was like a negative star again, and I literally got every single negative star on the board. I hate that game.
That's
I
funny.
was so triggered.
What else?
But those are the kind of nights that are fun.
Dance Central was fun.
Yep.
Playing everybody playing together, but it's hard because it's only like 2 people that can play, or 1 person that can play,
Mm-hmm.
depending on your space.
Mm-hmm.
Quiplash and all those like Jackbox
Yeah, those are
games
Those
are
are good ones.
super fun.
Super fun. Yep. Oh, by the way, if you're gonna get invested in a game, don't do it at 9 o'clock at night if you're really
Ugh.
missed, because you end up there till like, you You end up like so focused on the game that you start to get so tired, and the next thing you know, it's 1 a.m. and your brain can't function anymore.
But it's hard because again with the whole like scheduling,
scheduling
like
thing, I know.
everybody is not free until.
Yeah, I miss co-op video games though. It seems like only video games out there that you can do are just online, and it sucks. I miss having video games where you can like sit down with your friends there and just play together. Couch co-op, they would say.
Sure.
Yeah. I got the 3 games for Army of 2 on PlayStation 3. I'm going back into that, so that'll be fun. But anyways, let's recap. Things to do in the summer. Ice cream, beach,
Pool, water parks.
water parks,
Just regular parks.
yeah, beach volleyball,
The
outdoor
forts.
sports, definitely do that. Maybe road trips if you can. Road trip or driving out to Pinawa, for example.
Oh yeah.
Like you know, just to go for like hikes or like you know stuff like that. I think that's a great thing to do.
Please bring your own tissue
Yeah, but like that's.
for the bathroom.
I feel like not a lot of people do that enough. I think they
No.
should do that more.
It's hard to find like hidden gems in Winnipeg or like a little bit out of Winnipeg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like you have to go like a little bit farther than you think you have to go.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And it's like it's hard to value it when you talk about it. Like it's just like you guys should go for a walk through a forest or something. And you're like, what? But then when you actually do it, you're like, oh, this is really nice.
Yeah.
It's hard to actually like put the value in it in words. You have to actually experience it, and you're like, oh yeah, that's.
Which is why I was saying like traveling in the summer to other places is nice because then there's not really anywhere to hike here.
That's true.
So if you like go somewhere else, you see the sights. It'd be more.
There's not enough sights in Winnipeg to really like look forward to anyway. So. But yeah, take this time to hang out with friends and family.
Have fun.
Be outside. It really means a lot to be outside during the summer because when you think about it, in the winter you can't really do anything outside.
As we're inside doing this podcast.
But
No, we were outside yesterday.
enjoy the weather.
Having a barbecue.
Yeah. That was
Ooh,
really good.
yes, barbecues.
Barbecues. Why don't we not talk about that? Barbecues are really good.
Have a barbecue.
Yeah, barbecues got a thing.
Have a potluck picnic barbecue.
Yeah, let's get the fire. I want a barbecue again. Have some burgers though. I'm hungry now.
Let's go eat.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we can wrap it up here.
Woohoo!
It's a good podcast. It's great to be back, and for those who do listen in, I think I say this every time, but for those who do actually listen in, we really appreciate all this love and support. I love doing this. It's actually super fun to talk about certain things. I have a lot of things that I do want to talk about. I just felt like this podcast to do it just to at least touch upon summer, just because of timing is something I want to do and at least post up first. I do have a lot of topics that I do want to talk about, and I'll definitely get into that. But if anybody has anything that they'd want an opinion on, or just have a discussion about, let me know through my Instagram or my Facebook. I put it on my Facebook, right?
And your YouTube.
And my YouTube. Julian Hugh for both, Julian Hugh. That's my YouTube, as well as my Facebook. Just put that into 2 words. Or my Instagram, JHVGH __. That's my Instagram. I like to post that all there. I'm not anything special, but I'm just saying, like, for those who actually do listen, I do want to hear what you guys want to hear. I want to talk about stuff. I love talking to people about stuff. I don't weigh in my opinion during these things, or like not these things, but like in person.
This is the
so this is like the time to do it.
Hear
so.
my opinion.
And this is like the only time you'll hear Jade's opinion because she's not in front of actual people besides myself. So
I only talk.
I made this podcast specifically for Jade.
No, you didn't.
For everyone to hear Jade.
No, you
and
didn't.
people love it because they're like, oh, this is what Jade sounds like. I'm like, yeah, this is what Jade sounds like in real sense. It's the greatest. This is the real Jade, guys. I should change the podcast from the WestEnd opinion to what's Jade thinking?
Jade finally talks.
Yeah, what's Jade's mindset this time or something like that?
No.
Yeah, but anyways, I think we'll wrap it up here. I want to give a thank you to Jade for obviously being on the podcast and being on almost every podcast. I really appreciate
It's fun.
It's always fun to hear your voice and always hear your opinion. So, anyways, I think that's it for today. My name is Julian, and this is the West End Opinion. We want to thank you guys again for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.